A shadowy man peers over the librarian's desk. "I am looking for a book," he says. The librarian tries to be helpful and asks for more information regarding the book. However, she is unfamiliar with the details of his request. Searching through the system on the computer, her trouble continues, further proving her hunch the book does not exist. Explaining that he must be mistaken, she begins to say, "I'm sorry, but..." "Impossible," he exclaims. Continuing to apologize, he simply leaves the desk with obvious frustration and heads toward the door, leaving empty-handed. Puzzled by her recent encounter, an unusual thought crosses her mind. Leaving her desk, she decides to entertain her intuition. Later that same evening, she returns home with the new treasure. Gazing down at the book, she slowly opens it, as the thoughts of what the pages contain rush through her mind. The book is nothing like she's ever seen before. The script alone was divine, as if it was written by the heavens specifically for her. And so, she begins.
I write this in my blood because that is all I have left. Night is falling and the attack is upon us. Our family has been preparing for this day, the day that knowledge must defend against the greater society. We were chosen because our skill is unique and our weapons are like no other, yielding yet unyielding. While difficult to define, they prove deadly when...
The papercut felt more like a bite, but she continued faithfully, learning about a history never documented before, about a magical battle of non-fiction, bringing elements of alchemy to life on paper. Occupied by the events of this journal, she was unaware that the legends she learned will eventually become her own. The next day, the librarian is consumed by her work. She recognizes a hand appear at the desk. It was him. She was absent to the words he spoke, but knew what he wanted. He could not have it, she thought, lying in response to her sudden greed. Oddly, he questions about the bandage on her finger, as if it were meaningful. Just a paper cut, she says. Relieved that the subject has changed, she proposes to leave information, in hope he'll simply wait indefinitely. She looks for something to write with and turns away from the man. He does the same purposely. Her reaction was perfect. A flood of emotions overwhelmed her. Confusion, fear, wonder. She looks toward the man and he smiles knowingly. "I will return," he said, and then quietly walked away. Now, more conscious of her new talent, the librarian considers the book's involvement and what the future will bring. Indeed, she will soon find out. Later that night. for something different. The paper rises, her edge undeniable, to protect the future of knowledge.